They say it takes a village to raise a baby. That's even underestimated when it comes to startups. Hi, my name is Emad, and I'm the founder and CEO of Mohtawa. I have been in the marketing and advertising industry for over the past 12 years. This is what led me to where I am today. I was working as the head of social and digital in a global agency. We were working with a big brand for their Saudi National Day campaign. Having lived in Saudi, went online, saw some stock footage from the existing platforms, and wanted to insert one of the stock footages they had in the big film that we had. We launched the campaign, and immediately the Saudi audience created a backlash campaign mentioning in the comments, out of 36 million Saudis, couldn't you find one to feature instead of this person who was featured in this frame? And it was at that moment that I decided this is a problem I want to solve. Our mission in Mohtawa is simple. It's to create a culturally representative content platform where we enable businesses that want to communicate with the MENA audience to get access to stock content such as photos, videos, or audio populated by MENA creatives. And the catch is, every time a business is licensed one of the content on the platform, the creatives make anywhere between 25 to 40% of every sale. Being in the creative industry, I had faced the challenge of finding authentic stock content multiple times, and it wasn't a challenge that I personally only faced, it was a challenge that I knew all of my peers and my colleagues had faced. This is why when I ventured into starting Mohtawa, it was a no-brainer that I knew the intricacies of the solution, but also I had validated it even further through my research. This is why we're very confident that today Mohtawa brings a lot of value to businesses. My personal passion towards the creative industry is something that I was born with. One thing that I also noticed when we were creating Mohtawa is that every single time we met with a creative or a business owner and we were telling them about the mission that we're on, we saw their passion in their eyes to come and help us and motivate us to even build further. Courage is realizing that you are really doing something that's unfamiliar and uncharted territory that you're going into, raising your hand and realizing when to ask for support and when to take a break and take a step back and then go at it again later on. They say it takes a village to raise a baby. That's even underestimated when it comes to startups. It takes every resource that you can get your hands on to be able to start a business. That's everything from networking, perks, resources, and access to different stakeholders to get the business up and running. And that's why organizations like Sheraa are essential for any startups, because you will not only get that wealth of resources, you'll also get the knowledge from previous startup founders that you don't get access to otherwise. Today at Mohtawa, we're very happy. We're still in the very beginning of the journey, but we can already see the impact that we are creating in the industry. Businesses today are coming to the platform to find authentic content from any country in the region, such as Saudi or the UAE, and they're able to find such cultural nuances they wouldn't find anywhere. And once they like the work, they're even able to connect with the creative who generated that work and work with them further. So today we have generated opportunities not just from selling stock content, but also for the creatives by getting them connected to different global and local brands. We have big dreams in Mohtawa, and the immediate first one is going to be us listing AI-generated content that is authentic to the culture that we have. And we're very excited to share that with you. If I am to speak today to any aspiring founder, my two things for them would be: surround yourself with a community that supports you. The second thing is, come to entities like Sheraa and ask them all the questions you need to ask before starting. This way you have the right foundation in order for you to start strong.